Yeah, no problem. Well, first of all, Jim, let me give you a little background. So, are you familiar with Futureceuticals? Have you heard of these guys?
I have.
Okay, so 130-year-old private company started investing in functional food technology over 20 years ago before anybody even knew there was a market for it. And from my experience in dealing with these guys, they are just top shelf, and that's quite frankly the reason I've been able to be successful in so many different industries is because I find the best and the brightest in whatever industry I'm investing my time, energy, and money. And I surround myself by those people, and invariably it works out for me. So when I entered this industry, Futureceuticals was the first relationship that I reached out to because they are a science-based organization. They've got a huge research facility in Irvine, California, staffed by PhDs, and these guys just crank out amazing science, and they manage all of our double-blind placebo studies for us, and they've just been an amazing partner. And so this has been a pet project, actually called ProLane. ProLane was a product, kind of an incubator product of them for the last 5 years. And they began looking at, what vegetable or what food product in the marketplace really has the greatest medicinal value. And they really focused on the beet. Beets have been used for years for fasting purposes and as a vegetable with significant antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. And there's actually been some companies, to be an example of one, that has over 3 million customers just on their, say that right, which is a juice product that delivers betalains. And if you go look at their material, I mean, they're getting a bit aggressive on their claims. The issue that other betalain products have is they're delivering their betalains through a juice, which is high in sugar. And we have 2 published studies on our product and our technology. And the beauty in what we've done here is through a water extraction process, we've actually separated the betalain from the beet and from the sugar molecule. So what we have is we have a product that's 62 times more powerful than any other betalain product in the marketplace today. 62 times. So the product was initially developed as a joint flex, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis type of product. But what they found is because of the extraction process that we use to manufacture this product, it allowed users of the product to get into something called a phase 2 effect. And every other betalain product in the marketplace today is delivered in a juice, and because of that, are only seeing phase 1 benefit. So the only way you can get to a phase 2 benefit is to consume a pure betalain product without the sugar molecule, which happens to be ours is the only technology in which that process has been utilized. And so we had the world's foremost expert on betalains work with Futureceuticals. Should I say Futureceuticals found him and brought him in. And over the last 5 years, they've invested close to $5 million on the technology, on the extraction process, building the manufacturing capacity to feed the market. But having now gone through 2 clinical trials with it, we've observed some very unique properties that we didn't anticipate. One is a crazy energy that you get from consuming the product. They documented 122% in energy and a 43% reduction in inflammation with an all-natural product. And the various related health challenges that they have found this product to be quite effective at is sinusitis. So anybody that you know with sinus conditions, any type of inflammation-related disorder, specifically joint muscle, this product has been significant in having effects. And so I said, well, based on what I know, it sounds interesting. I've got to have my chief science officer drill into it, send me the studies, send me the patent, and I really want to drill into this. And oh, by the way, send me about 40 bottles of product so I can start giving it out so I can see what type of response my members would have. And I will tell you, over the last 120 days, of the people that have received the product, I'll tell you, 80% of them have an effect that is noticeable, and 50% feel it within the first 30 minutes. So, I mean, I am beside myself on how excited we are about this product and what it can do to people with the immediacy. You know, seeing these types of benefits within 30 minutes to 3 to 5 days is significant. But because most every disease is inflammatory in nature, you know, the branch extension of what this product, being an all-natural product, will do for people, we really don't fully understand the full impact of it yet until we actually get it out into the masses. But I've never seen a product that affects so many different verticals really in one delivery system. The fact that we've got an all-natural solution that has this type of benefit, because typically an all-natural solution, they're not as strong, of course, as what you can manufacture in a lab. But these types of high-impact results, we believe, is going to be just an amazing product for us to take to the baby boomer and the retirees. You understand the power of the model, and focusing on how many retirees are out there are living in joint pain and discomfort every day. They've got time on their hands. They've got cash. They're in bonds, so they've got some disposable income to invest in creating more cash flow, because Medicare and Medicaid, the benefits are obviously going to be greatly affected as the baby boomers retire. And 401ks and the stock market and the recession has taken a bite out of everybody, including the yields. So what bonds and cash was producing 4 years ago, of course, is 1% to 2%. You're not getting any yield. So there's millions of retirees out there looking for things that are all natural, that can reduce their discomfort and can produce part-time income for them. And this product, in and of itself, is perfect for that.
Yeah.
One of the other benefits, and again, if you go do a Google search on beta lanes, just go do a Google on beta lanes. There's over 100 published studies out there on beta lanes and their anti-inflammatory properties. Also, they have significant antioxidant properties. So you get an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory kind of wrapped up in one neat package. The patent filing does a great job of going into, kind of in layman's terms, what the product was developed for, what 20 health conditions the product was designed to affect, as well as it goes into the process and the extraction process. So it's a very good read in layman's terms to understand. You look at these studies and it's a bit scientific, but people can really understand. You just read the first page of it goes into, this is what the product was developed for. Here's the purpose. Here's the health conditions that it will affect, and it's a good read.
Okay, fabulous. I'm really excited about this new product.